excited. The new AFLW season is less than a week away, with our first home game against the Brisbane Lions at Fremantle Oval next Saturday, August 23. This is no ordinary season because the Purple Army is about to welcome back two of its absolute warriors. Club captain Ange Stannett and the inspiring Kiara Turbo Bowers, both returning to the field after missing the entire 2024 campaign. Their leadership, passion and relentless drive will be a massive boost to the team, ready to inspire on and off the field. But that's not all. There's a new wave of talent about to storm the comp, with exciting draftee Georgie Brisbane and her fellow newcomers bringing fresh energy, skill and tenacity. The girls are hungrier than ever, united by seasoned stars and the spark of young guns determined to make an immediate impact. So get ready to be part of something special. This season promises to be a thrilling ride, and the girls are poised to make a statement from the very first bounce. I welcome to the stage representatives of our 2025 AFL Women's Leadership Group, Ange Stannett, Ash Brazel, Emma O'Driscoll, Anya Ty and Gabby Newton. And unfortunately, Hayley Miller sends her apologies due to work commitments. Now, is there one left? If not, I will stay up here. Yep, there is. I know where we're at. That's right, you politely asked me and I said yes and then went, no, actually that's my mic. Go away, Ange. Girls, so exciting. There's a lot of expectation, a lot of hype, obviously, that always comes with these things. But, Ange, you must be over it by now, but you're about to come back and we're excited. How are you feeling about it after watching from the sidelines last year?
Yeah, no, you nailed it. I'm so excited to get back out there this year. But, no, even the last 12 months, obviously, a few challenges last year and a very unique looking role to help lead the group in the capacity that I was. Lots of lessons learnt about myself, about footy in general and about my teammates. But the role itself still really lent into what I value within the leadership space, and that's still coming in with care and also just wanting to help my teammates in terms of in any way possible. And that I was able to do regardless of not being able to get on the field. So this season, carrying that forward, but also being able to get out there on the park, it's going to be super exciting. And, you know, we've already heard about it. We've got a bunch of young faces coming into the group, all bringing their own strengths and exciting energy, as first-year players generally do. We've also got Bella Smith here today with us, who's, again, come across from Sydney over there. And, again, she's looking super excited and ready to go. So plenty of new faces, new strengths added to our group, but again, even the group that have come back from last season as well have added new things to their belts as well. So everyone's looking really good. It's that time of season where we've been training now for 12 weeks and we're pretty sick of
You're ready to
versing
go.
each other. Yeah, exactly. We're ready to verse someone else now, and to be able to go over to Adelaide and put it all into practice for the official game in round one. But I don't know, a special one for me will be round two back at Freo Oval and against Brizzy Lions. They're obviously a top four side over the last few seasons as well, and I think it'll be a really good test for us all. To play one of the top four sides early on in the year. So I guess, looking at round one, it's going to be very exciting. I've got to mention as well, it's so nice to see so many familiar faces in this room. I think this event gets bigger and bigger every year, so shout out to our events team. You put on a great show here. But it's great to see everyone here, and we can't wait to see you all round one as well.
I could listen to you speak all day long. Just quietly, you're looking jacked. Did you use the time last year to really put in some effort into
I
the
actually
gym?
just did a few push-ups. No, I think
extra small shirt.
Doing your ACL, you have a lot of time in the gym, and one of the main goals was to be able to do a few more chin-ups over the last 12 months. So, if nothing else, I was working hard in the gym.
I love it.
And there's an extra small shirt, yeah.
The girls are saying yes, and it's an extra small shirt.
I put the shirt through the dryer. Don't worry.
Ash, always great to have you up on stage with us. Obviously, you've had such an illustrious career over a couple of different sports now. Is there anything that stands out about this group heading into this season that you think, yeah, this is special?
Yeah, we're pretty young, like all under 26, I think, so that definitely helps. But besides the age, I think for me, and probably not just our group, but I think AFLW in general, there's now been a pathway for 9 years, and you now have kids coming through. I mean kids, they're like 18. They come in and their first training session, you're just like, wow. Like, they're not just here to train, like they're here, they're ready to play round one. And I remember the second year of W, you were recruiting people from other sports just because you were looking at like who can be athletic and who's got that professionalism rather than who can actually play footy. But now you're actually recruiting actual footballers, and it's great for, I guess, the league. Being 36, you're like, damn, I've got to keep trying really hard here and keeping up with the babies. But I think that's what excites me. I think we've recruited really well. I look at players like Georgie Brisbane, and I'm coming against her. She's taller than me. She's almost stronger than me. But like, her hands are incredible and she's kicking goals for us. So yeah, for me, that's what I'm excited for.
It's a great point though, isn't it? We're really seeing this lot of girls that never had to give up the game like our generation did. I mean, I didn't even get to play it in the first place. So it does make a massive difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%. And I started my AFLW career with Collingwood, and I was a netballer at the same time. And I remember the first year being on the netball court and working our butt off. We've been in the system since we were 12, and looking over at the gym, and the first season they're learning how to squat without a bar. And as a netballer going, how are these girls, like, they're getting so much airtime, and kind of a little bit jealous, but they're just learning to do squats. And now look at my team, and you've got like Meg, who can like squat probably 140, like she can bench me, and so you're seeing like the professionalism of these athletes, and like the girls are strong, they're fit, and yeah, just the courageousness of like going up for a ball. Like, I look at Drizzy, like, I'm not doing that, I'm grounding for her. But yeah, that's what's exciting. It's now we've got good footy, which is exciting.
I'll have to come to you next then. I love a bit of a contest. Part of the leadership group, what are you bringing to this group, and how much has elite sport helped shape your confidence and who you are out there in the real world as well?
It's a very loaded question. Firstly, it did take confidence for me to wear this red lipstick this morning. I did think I looked like the Joker for a while there. But I guess bringing it back to the point of confidence, I think it takes three things, and the first thing is being yourself. So I backed myself in wearing this lipstick this morning.
Went back with the flight.
That's it, and I backed myself in going back with the flight. No, when I got my teammates near me. The second thing would probably be the environment that you're around. It's, obviously plays a huge role in that. And I've actually forgotten the third thing I was about to say. But
you got the lipstick out though, that was the important bit.
That's it, but I think just bring it back to that authenticity. It's really important in any workplace. I think it's one of our main values here at Freo as well, is that we want you to bring your strengths, and we're all so different in that regard. You get 100% of Emma or you get 0%. So I feel like I'm always going to come in hot, and I'm going to bring intent and energy into whatever I do. And speaking to the girls today, it's the exact same way as how I play. Like, how I speak and how I rock up to an event like this is exactly how I am on field, and I'm going to keep bringing that. But then each and every one of us here bring completely different strengths. I was saying this morning, Bryce is nonch, as the kids would say, which is nonchalant, very nonchalant, and brings that calmness and composure, which is something that I obviously thrive off of as well. Angie's just like the most positive, incredible human being you'll ever meet, that just embodies resilience. Oni, honestly, Anya is just the best player in the whole entire league. In fact, but no, Anya is probably one of the most level-headed people you'll ever meet as well, and I think that also helps steady the ship a lot of times. And then Gabs is obviously new to the leadership group, but she's always been a leader that I've probably looked up to just off the field. She's so kind and caring, and that really shows in her performance, but also how she helps her teammates out. So again, I can speak about everyone in the room here, everyone in the room. If I don't know you, I'll speak of you. But yeah, I think it just comes down to being yourself. And like I said, we all bring our own strengths, and it goes with the girls in the team as well. Everyone brings their strengths. And I think that the third thing I was adding is that
if you talk long enough, you'll remember.
I'll remember. Competency creates confidence. So if we keep bringing our strengths and keep practicing the skills that we want to get better at, whether that is a physical football skill or whether that's communication, we are going to get better at that. And then in turn, you'll develop more confidence in that. And then just on the environment that we've created at Freo, it is just incredible and so positive, so welcoming as well. Like, it doesn't matter where you've come from, doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter what strengths you bring or what you also need to work on. We're here to embrace that. And I think that's that's what makes our team so special, as the girls will probably touch on. And we are here to embrace challenge this year, and I think we are so excited for that, and I hope that you guys are too.
So if Ash has got Nonch, who's got Riz?
Riz on the footy field or Riz when you're at the bar?
Oh, we want both. What's
Charisma.
Riz?
Right, what's Riz? Charisma.
I was just trying to go with what the kids are saying, you know.
I'm learning.
Gabby, as we just heard, new to the leadership group, what are some of your philosophies that you're bringing in?
Oh, philosophies feels really deep. But no, I think even coming to this event today, I was just reflecting a little bit because I was just over with Debbie Lee, Claire Heffernan and Lisa Webb, and three people who I was really fortunate enough to have had at the Bulldogs. So they've really formed quite a bit of my football career, and I think what they do so well, and Emma touched on it, is just be their authentic selves. And I know that there's some competition in the room, but that's something we really talk about at Freo, is bringing your best self. And so I think having people like that to look up to, and then also as I arrived here, a lot of the girls up on this stage actually just made me feel so welcome and empowered just to be me. And I think that comes from a lot of the Irish girls as well. I've really appreciated how much they bring their culture and their fun, and I think that really helped me when I arrived to just be myself. And so I feel like that's the way I try to lead, is just being myself, and then also just really caring and genuinely wondering what other people's ideas are, because we all come from different families, different areas, different parts of the world, but everyone has their own experiences that have formed who they are. So everyone's opinion is so valuable, and if we can get everybody feeling like they can bring that, then we'll be in good shape.
Geez, our leadership group is looking good. Anya, you've got an off-field leadership role. Tell us a little bit about what excites you about where the sport is at and where this club is at.
Yeah, I think, I guess Brad's kind of touched on it a little bit, but especially with the new players coming in and just the fact that they've grown up playing the sport, they've probably got a couple of 100 games under their belts already, and you just see them out in the field and they're just natural football players. Like they see the game and yeah, they play it with kind of no fear, which is incredible. But the other big thing that probably excites me is just that level of professionalism that grows every year, and the amount of work, and you can see the progress in terms of how we're playing, how we're moving the ball, the chances we're creating in the forward line kind of across the whole pre-season. And yeah, that's a testament obviously to the work the girls have put in, but the amount of hours that the coaching staff have put in behind the scenes, the S&C team, to be able to, I guess, get us to that level where we're really confident in terms of our game plan, and then obviously have the skills to be able to execute it as well. So yeah, a combination of definitely the talent that's come in this year, both from the draft and like we mentioned, some trades across, and just to see them be able to go out there, express themselves, and play the game so naturally is, it's very exciting.
Do you know what I love is you said that entire answer with a massive smile on your face. Like you can just tell how much you love your job.
No, it's great, and yeah, it's like to be able to celebrate, and something we kind of focus a lot on is celebrating the little wins along the way, and yeah, to be able to like see a move come off from a centre bounce or like backs rebound, Drizzy or Braz rolling off half back, and us being able to connect, and then you get a result on the end of it in the forward line, and you see like it's not just whoever's kicked the goal that gets to celebrate that, everyone's played their part in it, and yeah, I think it's those little moments and yeah, the little wins that just genuinely excite me so much, and to hopefully be able to see some more of those across the season and back down at Freo Oval with the Purple Army around us, like that elimination final last year when Freo Oval was just filled in purple, and the vibes, the energy, everyone getting up and about, like that's so exciting to have to look forward to again this year.
Love it. Emma, last one this morning, hosted 400 students at Emmanuel Catholic College. Tell us a little bit more about that, because as we keep saying, the next generation is as important, isn't it, and inspiring them.
Absolutely, and key word there is little. A little amount from me. I don't need to yap any longer. The event this morning was absolutely phenomenal. We had Braz and Anne share their stories, which was incredible. The students weren't that engaged at the beginning. I did ask, who's being mindful here? And no hands went up, so that was perfect. However, when I did pop to the toilet throughout the event, there was about 5 girls in there, and they were all speaking about what the 2 girls here touched on, which I think is amazing to see. Obviously, they are engaged in that conversation. We also had lovely Angie Bain, our head of wellbeing at Fremantle, speak as well. So it was really great for her to share the tips and tricks that we've been working on from a high performance program, but hopefully that these students can then take away and actually use them as well. And then obviously the incredible Debbie Lee spoke. She's an absolute trailblazer and probably one of the best people you ever meet. But it's just incredible to see these female leaders in these positions that have helped create opportunities for us coming through. So I hope that the girls can obviously see that and be, basically be whatever they want to be from that, and knowing that obviously Debbie got up there and told her story, but from the adversity that she had to go through to get there is pretty incredible. And I hope that these girls know that whatever challenges they face, they can do it too. So it was awesome.
And you all have beautifully worked me from one just segment into another, because Debbie Lee's going to be joining us shortly, and don't go anywhere because she's always so inspiring to hear from. But girls, I've got to say, you've gotten me excited for the season ahead. I already was. I'm lifelong, well, can't say lifelong because I'm older than the club, but that happens, doesn't it, as you get older? Fremantle supporter, and ever since the girls came along, it's just been even more pride to be involved in the purple, and you all really do us proud. So well done, and thank you for giving us a bit of your time here today. We really appreciate it. All the best.